Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Fiona's channel today on F124. So, doing some online open lobbies for today's video. Not because I'm doing open lobbies, it's because it's wet in the background. So I thought I'd do wet racing for a change. I thought I'd get something different for a change. So off we go around Miami. Coming towards turn 1, just trying to be on the inside. A little bit of chaos there, but luckily I managed to get through there with no damage. And I got a legal overtake somehow, but in a weird way, but I had nowhere to go there. So I'm not netting back through because they're a bit far away. I had 2 legal overtakes for that. That makes no sense. Well, I got a penalty, but I'm not fussed about it. So because I'm not dropping back and in 5 nappers because it doesn't make any sense to me. Well, anyway, we move on into P4, so it's not bad after the first sector, after all the chaos at turn 1. So yeah, so I thought I'd give wet racing a try and see how it feels on this game. So I haven't tried wet racing yet. I'm not a wet racing person, so because I don't race in the wet, so I'd rather do it in the dry. So in the game or sometimes in real life, but sometimes I have to wet in real life, so in karting sometimes. So sometimes it's not easy to get it right, but it is difficult sometimes. But I'll do the best I can in the wet, but it's not see what I can do. And sometimes you do make mistakes on the day in wet conditions, or sometimes dry if you made a mistake or something. But yeah, it's what it is. I managed to get into P3. Well, one of them's got connection issues, so that puts me to P2 by the end of that one. So not too bad. I'll take not bad from where I started. So I think I was like top 10 or something around that time where I started. So yeah, so I'm just trying to do the best I can without, well, avoid a spin on the when I'm trying to accelerate or turning or something, trying to be careful with the how slippery it is. Just doing the best I can and then see what I can do from there. So I got a 3-second, well, he's got a 3-second lead, the pair where I am, and I'm a second behind P3. Well, I just overtook on the last lap. It's coming towards the slowest part now of the layout. I'm just trying to be careful through there and try not to get track limits through the chicane. It's a bit tight, but luckily I try to manage to avoid it. And onto this back straight now. Just do the best I can. Try to catch him up. It turns out he's clearing away in orbit, but I'm doing the best I can to try my hardest to catch him up. I am definitely clear away from the rest of the field though, from P3 onwards. So I'm definitely gaining clear away. I'm definitely clearing away from P3 now. So just need another second, and then I should be safe for P2 for now. So it's coming towards the end of the lap. He's at the fast lap. I did a 38.8 on that last lap. So just trying my best to get a good, trying my best and trying really hard to catch him up, but I'm guessing the leader is very good around here in the wet. So I mean, maybe he's a quick driver, so that's fair enough to him. So I'm not complaining about it. So yeah, so my voice is getting better now. The past few days since my last vid note around Sandford. If you haven't seen my Sandford yet, make sure you check it out. That was my pre-race season, like a practice race. I'm not going to spoil it, what just happened, but I'll let you guys watch it and see what happens from there, and see what I do from there. So yeah, so not a bad pre-season practice race, not too bad around Sandford. Only a couple mistakes there, but luckily I managed to finish really well. At the end, so I think I got like top 10 or something like that. So yeah, so why this race is going along and trying to catch up, well, not catching up to the Ferrari, who's leading, and I'm definitely quite away from the rest of the field. I thought I could show you, explain about the Canada for this season. I meant to say that in the last video, but I thought I'd wait till for this one to take my time, because that was only a practice session at Sandford in a weird daylight or something. I don't know why it looks like morning to me when I get up in the morning, like 6 in the morning or something. It's a bit similar to that. That's what it looks like. But it's what it is, but at least it's not a first round, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, so the first race is at Spain. That is this week, so looking forward to the first race of the season. And then you got China, that's race 2. You got Jeddah is race 3, Saudi Arabia. I might miss that one, but I think that's the one I might miss because of karting wise, so because of what I do indoors or like something like that, so I might have to miss Jeddah for that one. Round 4 is Bahrain, round 5 is Qatar, and then you got a week break or something till Abu Dhabi to kick off the second half of the season, and then you got Belgium for round 7, and then you got Texas for round 8, and it's a sprint race that race, so it's a sprint race, so in Texas at Circuit Americas. And then the season finale is at Brazil, so I'm quite happy with the season. I'm quite happy with Brazil at season finale, because I've been begging for Brazil for ages, because it's always Abu Dhabi every time. And then the round 9, I'm not sure what track it is, but I had to wait and see on that. It's kind of a mystery, secret one, I think. I'm not sure what happens, but I'll explain that later down the line. So anyway, so that's the Canada for season 7 of A&L. So I was thinking, okay, only 10 races this season, so only 10 races because the handling was like how the handling is, so that's what it is, how bad it is. So the wet is not too bad so far, what I'm doing right now. Still 4 seconds behind, so I'm definitely only using about a few tenths behind the leaders, so definitely quite away from P3 though by a few seconds, so not doing too bad. Managed to get a purple first sector though, so definitely improving a little bit. So yeah, so that is the Canada. Brazil is the season finale, Spain's the first race, and then you got China, Jeddah, Bahrain, Qatar, and then you got Abu Dhabi for round 6, Belgium, Texas is round 8, it's a sprint race, and Brazil's the season finale, and you got a mystery round for round 9, but I'm not sure what track it is, but I'll have to wait and see on that, so could be anything, could it be anything really, so apart from those 9 tracks, something like that. So yeah, so that is the Canada, so hopefully we'll be looking forward to it for new season and all that, so make sure to check out Sandford if you haven't seen it yet. So I just finished the race at Miami, just there in the background. Got top 3's okay, well, apart from the legal overtake and, well, because it'll happen at turn 1, but I have nowhere to go, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, the leader was very quick, so that's fair enough to him, so I couldn't catch him. I lose about half a second each lap, so I'm fine with it. Let's move on to Japan now, in the Suzuka, so looking forward to doing Japan, and the wet, again, so this is all about wet racing for this week, no? So I thought I'd give wet racing a go, and try out. So coming towards turn 1, just trying to be careful through turn 1 and 2, nearly got hit from the rear. I got very lucky not to get spin there. And I got a legal overtake on someone, but I'm not sure who it was. Potato WB, where his name is. I'm not sure why I got a legal overtake there, but I think he slowed down before turn 1 and I got past him somehow. In a weird way, but I don't know why. So, luckily I got through eventually, and it was worth it. So, and also I'm not dropping back, because there's no point in a fight in that race. Depends how long the race is. Managed to get into P3 because those two got tangled on the exit of the corner before the hairpin right now. So not bad into P3, so not too bad at all. So very nicely. So I'm just trying to be careful a little bit on the curves, because sometimes curves do catch you out sometimes around Japan. Just need to be careful a little bit. Depends, but when you turn in and that. So now onto the back straight now, down towards the R130R right here. So almost sketchy there, but luckily I managed to save it there, so not too bad at all. I managed to fend those two behind, so those two are definitely catching me up, but I managed to clear away a little bit, so I'm fine with that. Right, that's the first lap done, so let's try to catch up to the first two and see what I can do from there. It's not easy. It's not gonna be easy, but I'll do the best I can and see what I can do from there. So hopefully those two make a mistake, or hopefully they get a penalty like I have. Maybe track limits, maybe, I don't know, something like that. So coming towards almost the end of the first sector, so nicely through there. Definitely catching the Sadie's driver a little bit through this first sector. I've got more downforce for this race because of the weather, because it's raining. And Mercedes has made a mistake in the background you just saw. That puts me into P2. So very nicely. Williams is just not far away when I'm almost catching him up by almost a few temps on that first sector there. So yeah, I'm definitely gaining on the Williams there, only about a few temps. So I'm not that far behind from the race leader. Until I got to the spoon curve in the middle sector right now, just trying to be careful through there. It does have the exit though, when I get down the back straight towards the first sector. I am going purple, so I'm definitely catching him up slightly, but luckily I didn't go off the track there since the first lap happened. Through the chicane right now, through the last few corners at the end of lap 2, getting the power down with a little bit of overtake, and I set the fast lap of the race off a 41.0. So definitely the quickest car on track right now in the wet. So not doing too bad, just need to gain another second and then I should be right on his tail right now. Just trying my best through the first sector right now. Through there nicely. Just trying to be careful a little bit. Trying to be careful. Managed to get down almost a second now, so I am definitely catching him a little bit. So not doing too bad. Coming towards the hairpin now. Definitely getting a bit closer now, but I'm still. He's still clearing away a little bit. So I'm trying my hardest using my. I am using my ERS and overtake as well, just to try and get the power down, and of course saving it through. Not saving it through the spoon curve, but I'm using medium through there just to make sure I'm not using none, because I'll lose time if I use none. It's fine if it's like the chicane or hairpin maybe. I normally save my ERS through there, so none sometimes. So I'm using none now just to save it a little bit through the chicane a bit. A little bit of warning there, but luckily it's not. I mean, I was just trying to get closer so to catch him up. I managed to go even faster, a 40.2. So he just set the fastest lap and I set the fastest lap. So we are definitely both quickest at the same time on that 3 there. So we definitely have the pace in the wet, but I'm still trying to catch him up. But yeah, so he's had a similar pace to me through the wet, so not doing too bad. Well, I am trying my hardest, but I'm just trying to avoid the spin and then see what happens from there. And then I made another mistake there, just turning a little bit too early. So if I get one more warning, I get another 3-second penalty. So I don't want that to happen. So I need to be careful a little bit. Yeah, maybe I turned a little bit too early there in the first right-hander. So a little bit too early there, but it's fine. But at least I'm miles away. Well, we're definitely quite away from P3 onwards, so we're definitely miles ahead. So not it's not far away, but we are definitely 5 seconds ahead from the rest of the field. Not doing too bad. Still trying my hardest, but I'm a little bit only about 50% of the ERS now, so almost halfway on the tank. But I'm saving right now through the chicane right now. Just trying to get a good exit and then use a little bit of overtake, and he set the fast lap of the race and I done the 39.7 on that lap, so he's gained about 3 tenths on me on that lap, so we're quite similar on pace, but I'm just still can't, we're still doing the same gap, but I just can't get closer. So we're on the last lap now, so this, I hope he makes a mistake, or hopefully he gets a penalty, but as well. So maybe not a penalty, because I've got a 3-second penalty as well, because what happened on the first lap where I got a legal overtake. So I hope he makes a mistake. That would be fantastic. But it turns out he hasn't made a mistake yet. So I have got purple in the first sector though, so I'm definitely I still have the pace in the wet, so not too bad though. So I'm still trying my hardest, but he's still quitting away. So it's second and a half now. So because I am not on the ERS though, so I'm trying to save it through the spoon curve a little bit. I'm trying to save a little bit more battery, and then try and get the power down as much as I can. Looks like he's going to win it fair and square, so that's fair enough to him. So yeah, so second place again. So it's not too bad in the wet, so I'll take it. I'll take top 3 though. So like it was in Miami in the first race. But same again at Japan. P2 again. So I'm not complaining about it. So can I get the fast snap? No, I didn't. But I did do my personal best though. But he had the fast snap at the end. So yeah, so that's from me today. For this one. A little bit different in the weather. Wet racing. Why not? I thought I'd do something different there. Give it a try. See what happens. Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe to your channel if you are new to your channel. I appreciate it a lot. That give me support and all that. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, that appreciate it a lot. That give me support and all that. Yeah, so that's for me today. So make sure you like I said that earlier. Have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Have a nice weekend if you are where you are around the world. So I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F124. Have a nice day and see you there.